Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas! I hope you guys are having a wonderful time with your families. And in the spirit of the holidays, I decided to give you guys a special gift. So, a couple weeks ago, I decided to do a blind playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh my god, safe to say it has messed me up irreversibly. And this was off the request of a viewer, so I went into it completely blind. And yeah, this is the first hard edit of the first session that I played. So I hope you guys enjoy. Happy holidays. Played Doki Doki Literature Club? What the fuck is Doki Doki Literature Club? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay, I'll play it, no spoilers. Fuck it, let's play it. It's always been a dream of mine to make something special out of the things I love. Now that you're a club member, you can help me make that dream come true in this cute game. Every day is full of chit-chat and fun activities with all my adorable, unique club members. Alright, we're playing fucking Doki Doki Literature Club, per request. You know, what else do I do as a streamer, besides listen to my viewers? It's a pretty fun game. Why do I feel like y'all fucking with me? Like, I have to put like a content warning now. Hold up. Select content labels. Sexual themes. I'm just gonna put sexual themes. Alright, I'm gonna just put sexual themes. Individuals suffering from anxiety and depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warning. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age. Was this made in Japan? And you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Oh no, my steak is too juicy. Okay. Alright. Alright guys, this is gonna be my... Okay, I'll do voices. This is gonna be my first unfiltered playthrough of Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm gonna be giving voices to each of them based purely off of looks. So, here we go. Please enter your name. Hey Renzi. Renzi-chan. I haven't seen the face, so this is gonna be your voice. Hey! I didn't like that one. Hey! I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor, and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! Ha! I overslept again! But I caught you this time! Alright. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for— Oh, wait. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Renzi. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you do have it in you to be mean to me. I guess you don't have to. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Renzi, have you decided on to join a club? Wait. Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. Alright, let's just... I can't be caught. Doki Literature Club. This is insane. So, Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried I am that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I died thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you were not used to the real world. The fuck's a NEET? Acronym for Not in Education, Employment, or Training. I feel like I'm literally a NEET. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Are, baka. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Fuck! Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Why did I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Such a nonchalant dude. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Real. On God. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting in here, spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. What the fuck? Oh shit. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Come on! You gotta go to the literature club! Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please? Why do you care so much anyway? Cause they trying to run a fucking train on you, bro! They trying to They trying to Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine. I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? That's great. Yes! Let's go! Hajime! Hajime mash. Oh, no. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. Oh no! Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Renzi, what a nice surprise! Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. We got lust, anger, nice white girl. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yes! What are you looking at? I dated a girl that looked just like this. If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. That's exactly how it was. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her. She gets moody. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns. Oh. Hey, yo. What? Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Okay. Well, it's nice to it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Renzi. God damn! Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Okay, they didn't need to put that in that last part. Basically, completely out of my league. But the green eyes! Renzi, the green eyes! So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come, sit down, Renzi. We made room for you at the table. You can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? Oh, Yuri, yo. The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to No! You should have gone to Monica! Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Oh, no. Lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy... Omoshiroi! The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute! Kawaii! I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Holy shit. Holy shit, Natsuki, I didn't know you would chill like that. Well, you know. Type shit. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. Ah!
Oh no!
I think it's a Moshiroi. This is so peak. Moshiroi! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, Moshiroi! I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Me turning it around for the best angle to take a Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She's loud and bashful, but she loves the attention. She wants the recognition. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Oh! She's blushing! She's blushing! Why are you even thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I made them for you or anything. Ah! She's blushing! Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. You fucking bitch, Sayori. But not for, you know, you, dummy. Are. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss this conversation. Alright. Shout out Natsuki. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Yeah! I love kawaii girls. I am already on Yuri's fucking... I would ride Yuri right now. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot. Oh! You keep a whole tea... You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Oh, Monica. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. Turn. Oh! Holy frick! I meant that, you know. I believe you. Oh my god. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Look at her bite her lip! Oh, these games are bad for me, guys. I get excited. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Oh, Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. You gotta keep some tissues nearby. Bin of the day! Bin of the day! Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, holy fuck! So, what made you consider the literature club? This annoying bitch Sayori dragged me along. I was afraid of this question. Boner alert! Hey! There's no boner! There's no boner! Check the pants! Hands on the table! There is no boner! Osfer, you are checking the wrong man! Osfer, be real! I'm gonna love the journey the game's gonna take you on. What do you mean? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Okay. And Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? What does that mean? What could that possibly mean? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. What? Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the other major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Why she swing her ass out like that? Look at this. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. So true. You can't just sit back and stroke a dude off. You know, like, where are those clubs nowadays? I hear you, Monica. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a really great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. I want. Oh, Yuri! It's been 2 minutes. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. What is she saying? But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Okay? I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Alright, she's getting Muscle Man voice from now on. Oh yeah! Natsuki, you know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Yeah, making others grow. Do you know what that means? Hey, gentlemen in the chat, do you know what that means? That means they're making the no-no square grow! What the fuck is going on in this club? Holy frick. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Oh. Come on, give me some options. I've just been clicking through. It's just a dialogue game. So, Renzi, what kinds of things do you like to read? Well, fucking porn. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. This guy's a fucking dweeb. I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Come on! Renzi got game! Renzi got fucking game right now! Hold up! What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Oh, Yuri, don't get sad. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. Boner alert if she does that again. Down, boy. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. One Piece! She reads One Piece! She reads One Piece. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Boner checks while I'm playing this game. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Oh, so true, Renzi. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. I'm literally a psych major! Yuri, come on! Yuri, our kids will be so fucking smart! Come on, please! Please, Yuri, come on! Hold your cool, guys. Hold your cool. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh! She got some demons! She got some demons! I love a woman with some demons. Come on now. Come on! I read a horror book once, Renzi says. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you... No, Yuri's a freak! 100% Yuri's the freakiest! I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I can make you think. I can make you think, does he really like me? I can make you think questions like, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror! Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looks like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them! Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. Yuri, I'm gonna fuck you sideways. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, God! I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Sarah, you're just annoying, I'm sorry. You're like SpongeBob. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little bit more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Renzi? Monaco smiles warmly at me once again. God damn it, she's so fine! Hold on, ladies. There's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind since the entire time. No! Don't do it! Oh, shit! Oh, that's a fucking truth nuke. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. Oh my god, he's such a toxic yaoi. I still have other clubs to look at, and oh shit, when you got every color of the rainbow looking at you, what are you gonna do? Will he perform when he has money right in front of him? What are you gonna do, Renzi? You gonna say no to all 4 of these beautiful ladies? All 4 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Renzi! You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. W. Renzi? W. Renzi? Come on! Come on! They said he couldn't do it! They said he couldn't go in 1v4 and come out alive! But here he is! Staring death in the eyes! Will he make the right decision? Yes! Let's fucking go! Yes! Renzi, my goat! Yes! I'm so happy! Wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Pause! What's with all that movement? Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Monica, you better stop fucking looking at me like that. We're gonna go to town. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Monica? Yeah. And I really impressed the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside of me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Renzi, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? Oh my goodness. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Oh shit. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. Okay. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori. Natsuki! Yuri. And of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh yeah! Good fortune's gonna find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Let's do fickle, infallible, horror, uncanny, tenacious, nightgown. Oh, that's cute. Effulgent. Unrestrained. Philosophy. I'm too good at this. Give me Yuri! Sayori, we can't win Monica yet? Okay. Sayori's just carefree. She's cute. If I do sugar, it's gonna be Natsuki, I think. Renzi, poetry stream, win. I do write poetry. I have written a couple poems. I could theoretically play you. I could show you my movie. I could genuinely show you my movie. The movie that I made, and it's like based upon this poem that I wrote. That'd be fun. That'd be a fun little segment. Let's do anxiety. Let's do sensation. Let's do romance. Okay, she likes romance. She likes cute. Let's do silly. Okay, she likes silly. Let's do Doki. Let's do vitality. Let's do marriage. Okay, she likes marriage. Let's do fester. Let's do existence. Let's do imagination and disarray. Alright, what's this poem gonna turn into? Hi again, Renzi. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Hey, good stuff. I used to write some back in high school, but I fell off. Oh, hell yeah. No, writing is like the main thing that I did that started getting me back into like, or that really got me into the arts. Started writing, and then I learned piano like the semester after, and then I started doing stand-up the semester after that, and then I did improv, and then I'm back to videos. Yeah. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Renzi. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too! I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it!
I'm not surprised you've done stand-up. Oh God, what a snitch! Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Yo! That voice hurts my fucking... That voice hurts. Oh my God, that voice hurts my throat. I'm gonna need a cough drop. Hold up. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Drink some Wawa? You right.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Renzi always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Oh, y'all just gotta make sure I'm having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Oh! How come? You and Renzi can become good friends too? Please blush. Ah! She wants me! She wants me so bad! Sayori. It's not a weird situation, bro. She wants you. Oh, Yuri. Yuri even brought you something today, you know? What? Wait, Sayori's a fucking snitch, bro. Don't tell Sayori nothing. Me? I guess I have to, bro. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Bro, she's blushing so hard! Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. It's just her phone number. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Oh my God, she just showed her chest. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want to...
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted! Oh my god! True. I could just put up the VODs. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri! Thank you so much. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I would feel bad for instructing her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me? More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Bro! Yuri! Just say you want me. Come on. Come on, Yuri. We're on I want you, you want me. Ah, crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Bro, you're weird. You're weird. Chad, I have to confess something. When I was afraid of women, it was heartbreaking, dude.
No.
It was heartbreaking. Absolutely heartbreaking. Yeah. Anyways, that's my confession. Back to Yuri, my baddie. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. Oh my god, this was it! But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Oh, just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Oh! Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. Oh! I mean... I just happened to buy 2 of them. Oh, naturally! Naturally! Right! Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles about the most depressing story I've heard all of 2025? Okay. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Renzi? She said my name. No, it's not like that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. Bro, don't be a pussy! Read your creepy shit! She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind just seems to be completely different. I'm telling you, she's a freak! Bro! There's science behind it. I know there's science. She's a freak. Freak. Beep 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 beep. Freak! It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Oh my. Yuri, if you say sorry like that every single time, I'll be a happy man. Actually, you don't even need to say sorry. Just look. Anyways. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest in anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. Oh, she looked at me! But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. She's autistic. W! Let's go! Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. Facts! Pin of the day. Autistic queen! In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment again, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I could retrieve the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Oh, I said it! Oh, no. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. She said sorry like that again! Oh my god. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. Yuri, you better get used to it! I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Oh, she's so fucking bad. She's so bad! I am in! Oh my god! I'm talking about in it! I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead! Ah! Oh my god! Sorry. I was just... Yuri. Ah! Oh, you're looking at my book? Whoa! It's right there, Rezzy! Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? This is literally my type. I do? I don't really mean to. She's saying sorry! Ah! That look! I can't handle that look in her eye. Sorry. I mean, oh, she's embarrassed still. It's okay. It's okay, Yuri. Don't worry about it. We're chilling. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book between. Oh my god! No fucking way, bro. That's what's going on with her right now. Hold up. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Oh my god. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so I instead use my right hand to hold the book open. Holy shit, Renzi! I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is going on? Ah! Holy shit! This is insane. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Okay, we're fine. We're doing good. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh my god, is that a creeper face? Hold up. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Oh my god! That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Oh, look at that smile! Oh! She's got me howling. I can't do this, Yuri. Probably the least I can do. Oh my god, she's so fucking cute. Since you've been so patient with me. Oh, stop! Stop it! Oh my god! Oh my god. Fuck the customers. You gotta watch Doki Literature Club. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Holy shit. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Calling her out straight to her face, bro. Shoulder to shoulder calling her out. Holy fuck! Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. Mannerisms. Showing her you pay attention. Oh, absolutely! Thank you, Egotanium. Pin of the day. You gotta let the lady know that that you're with her. That you're right there with her, staying along. You ain't along just for the pretty face, you're there for the pretty brain, too. 4 viewers, welcome to the stream. How you doing? I see. Oh my god! Yuri remains silent for a moment. Okay. But, Renzi, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, oh yeah, Renzi. It's a girl that's embarrassed and nervous about everything. You're gonna call her out? First time you're hanging out? Come on, dude. What the fuck? I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. You gotta tease a motherfucker sometimes. Oh god. Of course she's self-conscious. Look at her. She can't even, think straight without touching her hair. I guess I more meant that's kind of cute. Okay! Now this is a level 20 move right here. This is a risky play. In his situation, this is the golden slam. The home run. The one-shot killer. Because she already likes it. But if the girl doesn't like you, or if you don't know, or if you're 50-50, low-key, there's just a goated play. Watch this smile. Watch this smile. Bang. Oh! What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. Oh, we just got cock blocked. God damn it. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. Oh, she's about to be gushing. Pause. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? Golden question once again! I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little bit more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. Yuri! You're so fucking fine. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental move of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Oh, fuck. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. Beautiful. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Nice. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Bro, stop glazing Monica. That's not the target. Yuri number 1. Yuri supremacy over here, baby. Yuri! Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Okay, I feel like we've had a lot of one-on-one time with Yuri. We've had a lot of one-on-one time with Yuri. Monica's always in the back. We haven't heard nothing from Natsuki. This has nothing to do with Natsuki, besides like maybe 2 words. So she'll kind of like it. But I'm gonna go Natsuki, assuming that I can talk to Yuri after this. If I can't talk to Yuri after I talk to Natsuki, I'm going to punch a hole through my monitor. Deal? Deal. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Facts.
Renzi, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
Alright. I want to go back. I don't want to talk to this bitch. What? Harsh.
What? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort into it. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve. But you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Oh, whoa. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Eagles can fly. Okay, let me be honest. I don't like the fact that she used that twice. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try. People can try, but that's about it. That's good.
Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so...
This is fancy. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even try to take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard.
I don't like these innuendos.
Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Okay, we are not talking to Natsuki for the rest of the game. I knew she was young, but like I was hoping they would do like, oh, she's the oldest but she just looks the youngest type thing. She's actually the young. She's middle school. She is like, look at her. We're not talking to her for the rest of the game. Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri! Come here, Yuri! Yuri! I made a poem for you! As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really?
Well, that's a huge compliment coming from you. It's actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. I got her by the fucking heels! Ow! Yuri! Just say you love me. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Definitely autistic. W autistic queen. Love my autistic queens. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that holy fucking word vomit. Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read you a poem now? Please do! I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Fuck, she writes in cursive. Oh, no, I'm an idiot! Fuck! We got any translators? We got any cursive translators in the chat? Any cursive translators? Holy shit, I'm white. Hold up. Alright, I'm gonna try my best. If I get a letter wrong, oops. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Y'all see that? Y'all see that though, right? The light flickers. I flicker back. Ah! That's good. That's good. That's good. I like that, Yuri. I like that. On and off, but no one is there. That shit hits. That shit hits. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What?
I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short? So, she doesn't mind it being too short. Come on now. Guys, we're in. We're already in. Day 2, by the way. Come on, cut. Charles, what do you mean, come on, cut? You requested this game, bro. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little bit more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Renzi. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story. Okay, then what? There is a thing is too short. Oh, come on. Don't say that, Charles. I was just starting to get happy. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. What story is the game developer telling with this story? That's what I'm wondering. Perhaps the subject of the poem is only being as symbolically compared to a ghost lingering in her remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past and soon be able to left with nothing. It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. What? Pin of the day. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Renzi. Me too. Gog 3000. Digital footprint of y'all, everyone. Digital footprint. Sayori, this is a good poem, Renzi. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course! It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you just wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of a club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Your inner monologue is so funny, Renzi. Thank you, Charles. Thank you. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Renzi. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Huh? Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you that often then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah, we'll see about that. Aww! She's so fucking cute! She starts with Dear Sunshine. She seems like a dunce, but let's see it. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright, I'll be honest. Dumb and happy. I'd rather be dumb and happy, bro. I don't need to think too hard. I want to be dumb and happy. Dumb people look like they're having the best time of their lives. I've never seen a dumb person having a bad time. They got something figured out. You know what I mean? I think thinking too hard about things is the wrong way to do it. I think you gotta be a little bit dumb to be super happy. Be dumb and happy, bro. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Or at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be me. I still tried my best. Oh yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. I love saying shit like that to people. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast? I get all cranky. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Oh yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Oh, Monica. Hi, Renzi. Having a good time so far? Are. Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off going with the flow until I'm more settled. Anyway, wanna share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Oh, she got in that pose! Okay. Don't worry, Renzi. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we're all learning to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. Hand Monica my poem. Great job, Renzi! I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism, unlike Sayori, who likes simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. What the fuck does that mean? Innuendos. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Shit, I'll try 4 new things in this room. I'll try 4 new things in this room. Give them to me. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. Okay. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle... Oh. See the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. I see. I love slam poetry. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a little bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Facts! Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Facts! Facts! How do you get past writer's block? You keep writing. Controversial, I know. You just keep writing. Thanks for listening. Of course. Thanks for telling me. Phew. Guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems stand up next to theirs. This is a literature club. I'm glad you're inspired, brother. I am actually worried about how long these episodes are, because I'm supposed to be somewhere in an hour, and I still have to clip. Across the room, Sayori and my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Ah, thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Okay, I have to text these people that I'm actually gonna be late. Uh-oh.
Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Renzi did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring.
Like my mom!
Which I haven't yet.
She wants to say it so bad.
And Renzi liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, they start in fights.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Oh! Oh! Natsuki has Yuri beat here. She's brought her to a public server. Public servers are scary for Yuri. That's her weakness. That's not what I... Oh! You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Oh! Oh! They catfighting! They catfighting! Holy shit! Maybe you're just jealous that Renzi appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Oh!
They bring out the fucking fangs! Is everyone okay?
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Randy started showing up. Oh my god! Holy shit! What the fuck? What the fuck? No! Not the call out!
Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... Holy shit! This doesn't involve you. I don't like the fighting, guys! Suddenly, both girls turn towards me as if they've noticed I was standing there. Renzi, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true!
She said you're wearing push-up bras, Yuri! What do you gotta say about that?
She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? That meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Renzi.
What? Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Renzi?
Well?
Bro, this is insane. If I have to pick right now, I already said I'm not talking to Natsuki for the rest of the fucking run. But what the fuck is going on? They are starting a catfight one day. No wonder they don't have new members, bro. Is this what happens every time someone joins? Holy fuck. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Oh, fuck. 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 Hey, 1's in the chat for Natsuki, 2's in the chat for Yuri. I gotta blow my nose. We have 5 viewers and we gotta decide. Do we want Natsuki, who just called out Yuri for getting a fucking, what was it? They said she's wearing push-up bras? It's not. You're the one whose tits got bigger as soon as Renzi started coming. Like, holy fuck. It's been 1 day and they already catfighting. What the flip, man? This can't be real. Okay. Of course that's going to be. Oh, Yuri. Natsuki. You're right that I liked your poem.
See?
Wait. I did the wrong way. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different.
That's not what happened at all! Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously!
I understand. Yuri? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. Oh, had to break it down for both of them. I didn't notice that at...
No, Renzi's smooth as fuck.
I'm sorry. Ooh.
But
Natsuki,
you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place.
Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did! It was her that...
Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. Bro, she is about to drop the hard R. I know it's coming. What the fuck? She's clenching her fist? Bro, who are you swinging on? I know it's not Yuri. I know for a fact it's not Yuri. I'll swing back. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to.
You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws. Oh no, that's just sad. Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. There's a chin bird in her hands while she stares down at her desk. Oh man. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri. How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it well as anyone could. And honestly, if anyone's tits need to grow, it's Natsuki's. Don't feel bad, Yuri. I don't think any less of you. In fact, I think more of you. You're putting on push-up bras for me? Thank you. Thank you. Well... Alright. For a sec, I actually thought that was an in-game dialogue. Oopsie. Alright, I believe you. Thanks, Renzi. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. It's nothing, honestly, literally. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know...
Oh, your big fat tits?
I would never do anything so shameful. I'm not... Shit, you can do that. Come on now. So... What thing did Natsuki say?
That was her inner monologue. On God, do that every day. I don't get it. Come on now. Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea.
Good idea.
Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing your poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It was alright. Well, mostly.
Renzi, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you'll learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do at least a better job of impressing those who I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Lindsay! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. Truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. 5 viewers, welcome to the stream! How you guys doing? Playing Doki Literature Club because someone's a freak in the chat. Can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Renzi, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you getting along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but... Does it really need to stop there? Hey, yo! Hey, yo! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. He said he's playing the long game! I have not been the freakiest. Have you met Natsuki? She immediately brought up tits. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright, we're gonna call it there. There's no way that was 18 minutes in. This bitch hates me. Alright, well that was fun. Beautiful run. Beautiful run, everybody. That was a little insane. I applied to 2 jobs. W. Hey, it was a great stream. This is not a game you'd want to lose progress in. Alright, buddy. Well, with that being said, gentlemen, thank you for joining me. Egotanium, Charles, the legends, always here. I appreciate you guys so much. We got Doki Literature Club coming up next. And with that being said, thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! I'll see you guys on the next stream. Y'all take